The National Archive of Malaysia, or known as the NMM, was founded right at the birth of the nation. Established on the 1st December 1957, just after the independence. It was originally the Public Records Office. Renamed in 1963, the NMM became the nation's official memory bank. Its legal authority comes from the National Archive Act, ensuring it preserves crucial government and historical records. The NMM mission is clear: to manage, preserve, and provide access to the archive of national significance, securing Malaysia's history for all the researchers.
So as you guys can see, at my left is the National Archive of Malaysia logo. So for the vision is to lead in record management and archive administration inclusively. Next is the mission is to empower record management in the public sector and archive administration through smart partnership and efficient and effective utilization of information and communication technologies in the interest of society and also the country. Next one is the objective. At the objective, we have three objectives in the National Archive of Malaysia. So the first one is to improve efficiency and awareness of civil servants with regard to the record management through the enforcement of National Archive Act 2003 to ensure that the records are managed in a systematic and cost-effective according to the standard sets. So for the second one is to encouraging archival material with external value, safe and preserved in accordance with the principle and standard set as the reference and national heritage. So the last one is communalizing archival material through the advocacy programs to enhance the appreciation of history of the country toward the establishment of identity of Malaysian. So this is the objective of National Archive of Malaysia.
Next, functions of National Archive of Malaysia. There are few functions of National Archive of Malaysia. The first one is to establish laws, regulations, policies, and directions for public sector record management, archive administration, and the management of the ministerial archives and memorial archives. And the records management is to develop conventional and electronic records management guidelines and produce for use by public officers such as ministries, departments, government agencies, statutory bodies, and government enterprises. Next, to provide advisory, guidance, training, and consultancy services to public officers regarding the creation, use, maintenance, storage, and disposal of records. Next, under the archive administration, to identify, acquire, collect, store, preserve, and conserve public and private archives that have national and historical value as national heritage treasures. Lastly, under the management of ministerial archives and memorial archives, to establish and maintain the archive of the Prime Minister and statesmen. That's all.
So now let's talk about the departments that can be found at the National Archive of Malaysia. So the first division is the Management Services Division. So the main focus of this division is for internal operations and of the archival institution as a whole organization. And the main activities that can be found through this division is handling the human resource like recruitments and staff training, and ensuring the compliance with government and policies and procedures. And the second one will be the Archive Management Division. So this department focuses on the management of archive material after they are transferred to the NAM. And their role is to receive, process, and preserve archive materials. And the third division will be the Government Records Management Division. So in this department, they focuses on managing the records while they are still in the government agencies. For example, the agencies that are government focused, and their role is to develop the policies and guidelines for the record management, or as known as RM. And the purpose is to ensure the compliance with the National Archive, and they also do the audits for the government record centers. And the last one will be the Planning and Coordinating Division. So in this division, they focuses more on the strategic planning for the future of National Archive, especially in the long-term strategy. This is important because they handle the research, data analysis with purpose to support the evidence base in decision-making of the archive institution as a whole. So these are the departments that can be found in the National Archive of Malaysia. So let's move on with the next one.
So the service offered by the National Archive of Malaysia, we have to include 5 services, which is record management, archive administration, research services, memorial archive, and publication. As for record management, NAM, or the National Archive of Malaysia, provides record management services to government agencies, including guidance in proper record creation, classification, storage, and maintenance. As for archive administration, the National Archive of Malaysia collects, preserves, and safeguards the record in order to endure national value. This includes managing historical documents, photographs, audiovisual materials, and private collection to ensure their long-term protection. As for research services, this is a service where publics, students, or researchers can have access to reading rooms, libraries, archive for researchers, scholars, and the public. This includes the online finding aids, which is the short form for OFA, a system for the users to search for materials. And as for Memorial Archive, the National Archive of Malaysia manages memorial archive dedicated to significant national figures and historical sites. This archive preserves personal documents, artifacts, and records related to these individuals and allowing publics to learn more about them. This is also important to promote national heritage and the legacy of important Malaysians alive. So the final one is publication. NAM, or National Archive of Malaysia, publishes wide range of materials, including books, reports, guides, and historical publication, and also manages the distribution or sales of these works to the public.
If you want to experience Arkib Negara Malaysia, you can visit them at Jalan Tunku Abdul Halim 50568, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Wait, do you think it's enough? Is there any more you'd like to add?
If you want to contact them and want to know about the future plans, you can visit them at their own social media for YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. If you want to contact them and ask a few questions, you can contact them at their own number and email.
So that's all from us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm